2K has really done it this year, man. Take a look at this. Can y'all guess what these little things are? That's correct. These are the side panels of my PlayStation 5. Now, the reason I was holding them in my hands and do not have them on the PlayStation right now is because my console is literally overheating on NBA 2K25. And taking them off apparently allows the PlayStation to get more air, and it has actually fixed the problem. But I am not the only one experiencing this issue, and it's more so specifically with the PS5 Slim. I don't know if it's happening with the original PlayStation 5s, but for the PS5 Slim, there are issues with it overheating on NBA 2K25. And just for proof, I'm gonna show y'all some comments. I'm not the only one experiencing this. It's not necessarily just on my end. There are other people having the same problem on 2K25, and for a lot of us it just appears to be a problem on 2K25. So what that probably means is that 2K has not correctly optimized their game for the PlayStation 5, or at least the PlayStation 5 Slim. Now, the game doesn't overheat all the time, but let's say when you're going to something that's more I guess maybe CPU or GPU intensive. I'm not a big PC nerd, so I don't exactly know the correct terminology for that, but when you go into things such as face creations and equipping your animations, where I guess there's more going on in the background, maybe for whatever reason, the PlayStation overheats and will shut off. Now, it does take a little bit for it to shut off. It'll give you a warning sometimes saying the temperature is too high, turn your PlayStation 5 off and wait a minute. Now, it'll show you that maybe 2 more times, and then it'll finally shut off by itself. And at some random point, I've experienced the console's fans just going extremely fast and being extremely loud. And it's almost kind of like how the PlayStation 4 was. You know all the memes about, the PlayStation 4 sounding like a jet engine and, like a plane about to take off. That is literally what the PlayStation 5 sounds like on 2K25. Now, let me address this issue. A lot of you guys are going to say, oh, you're not cleaning your PlayStation 5. You have to clean the PS5. This is a fairly new PS5. It's almost 2 to 3 months old at most. And yeah, of course, it's going to collect some dust. I understand that. Anything that's a couple months old, even a month old, is going to have collected some dust if it's just sitting in the same spot. I did open up the PlayStation. I dusted out the fan. I dusted the back. I dusted out the vents. And some people say I need to clean the heatsink as well, but I think you need like a special tool to open up the screws to really get to the insides of the PlayStation. Pause. But even then, sure, you might have to clean the console, but you shouldn't have to, I think. You don't have to do that with the Xbox, and we haven't had to do this with previous consoles. Why do I need to open up a whole console with a tool that doesn't even come with the PlayStation to ensure that it doesn't overheat? That's kind of some bullshit, because it never was a problem with the PS4, never was a problem with the Xbox. Why are we going back in time? With newer technology, we should have technology in place for these consoles where we don't have to open them up to clean them to ensure that they run properly. Obviously, I don't have a problem with cleaning the outside of the console. I understand that it's gonna get dusty, but having to constantly clean the inside of the console is kind of an issue, especially when it's not really easy or convenient to do in the first place. Like, it is a PlayStation 5, it's a console, not a PC. And then there's a whole nother issue too. The PlayStation 5, not the Slim, not the original one, they're not the only ones having problems with the console overheating. I've seen comments even talking about the Xbox overheating and crashing. Now, it's definitely not as common as it is with the PlayStation 5, but that just goes to show that 2K can't optimize their games correctly. But yeah, let me know in the comments, man, if any of y'all are having that same issue, because it's ridiculous. Like, 2K just needs to fix their shit, man. But if y'all enjoyed the video, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.